What if you never got another promotion? What if where you're at right now, whatever pay scale you're at, you stayed at, you never got another promotion, you never were able to leave this job, would you be able to retire comfortably? It's just a question. Would you be able to retire comfortably? With your current lifestyle, with your current living standards, with how much your investments are going, with the way your 401k is going, are you able to retire comfortably with your current paycheck? If you are, and this video is not for you, have fun. If you need a promotion, and if you're not in a position to retire comfortably where you're at currently with your job, then this video is for you. Because today we're going to talk about how you can make more money in 2022. That's it. That's what we're talking about. How you can make more money in 2022. All right, guys, welcome back. My name is Dante from 5 Minute Mornings. I know some of you are wondering, what is 5 Minute Mornings? We're just going to give you a quick rundown real quick. 5 Minute Mornings is a community my wife and I started when we looked around and saw that most people our age in the 30s weren't on track to retire comfortably or become financially free. So we want to start a community of people that will retire comfortably, that will be financially free, will be able to live their life on their terms and retire and do what they want to do. The way we decided to do that is we're going to do that through 3 steps. We're going to have motivation, then we're going to have education, and then we're going to hold people accountable. With those 3 things, we'll be able to change people's lifestyles from being, I may be able to retire on time, to retiring on time or early and becoming financially free, where you don't have to worry about what's going to happen in the future. If that sounds like something for you, go ahead, subscribe, and go ahead and join the 5 Minute Morning community. Like I said earlier, if you're in the position that your current job is making you enough money that you can live on the way you like and you can retire becoming financially free, then this video is not for you. This is for us who need to work hard. This is for us who still need to go further in life to be able to become financially free. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you 4 steps today. 4 steps that are going to help you not only make more money, but become financially free in the future. I'll start with the first thing. The first thing you need to do before you even make another dollar, before you even need to aspire for anything, is you need to have a why. Why are you doing this? Why? Why do you want to make money? Do you want to make money because you want to let your family retire and live comfortably? Do you want to put your parents somewhere nice because of everything they've done for you? Do you want to give your wife the honeymoon or the wedding she never had? I mean, do you want to move all your family to a ranch and be able to pay for all of them and still be comfortable? It depends on what you want to do. But before you even need to think about making money, you need to have a good why. You need to understand what you're working for. Because if you don't know what you're working for, you're gonna stop working. You can work hard for a month or 2, but after that, if you don't have a why, you're not gonna stay motivated. You're not gonna have a reason to be doing it. So you're just gonna fall back into the old patterns that you were doing before. Now, the second thing you need to do is you need to have a plan. You need to have a plan of attack. You need to have ways. You need to have steps. You need to have things you're gonna do to be able to accomplish what you want in the future. Guys, good things don't happen to good people and bad things don't happen to bad people. It's a mix. Something could happen. If you don't have a plan together, if you don't know how you're going to go from, say you're making $50,000 a year, if you don't know how you're going to go from making $50,000 to $100,000, you're never going to get there. You can have motivation, you can have hope, but how many times has hope helped people? How many times have you hoped you were going to win the lottery and won? That's how far hope's going to get you. You need to have a detailed plan. You need to have detailed steps on what you're going to do to get to the next level. And if you join our community, we can help you with that. We can help you get those detailed steps. I went from making $43,000 when I first started in 2015, 2016. I was making $43,000. Last year I made over $100,000. And I did that through a plan. It wasn't random. I didn't be like, oh man, I just woke up and I made $100,000. No, no. I did hard work. I had a plan that I was working to do that. Now the third thing you're going to have on this journey to make more money in 2022 is you're going to have somebody to hold you accountable. What that means is you're going to have somebody who's not going to necessarily hold your hand throughout the process, but they need you to hold you accountable. You can't have one of your best friends hold you accountable. It needs to be somebody who's not afraid to tell you the bad news. It needs to be somebody who needs to come up to you. Hey man, you're slacking. Hey man, this is what you said you were going to do. You're not doing it. What are you going to do to get back on that plan? You need to have somebody who's going to be there for you, and hopefully you need to have somebody who has not the same, but similar goals in mind, so y'all can work toward becoming financially free together. Like, it's hard to do anything in life alone. It takes a team to do anything. And without a team in place, it's hard to accomplish. I'm not saying it's not impossible. You could do it by yourself with the right why. If you have a strong enough why, you will do it. But it becomes a million times easier if you have a team behind you, standing behind you, holding you accountable every step of the way. And the last but most important thing you need is you need a budget. So on this fourth thing we're talking about, you need a budget. You need to be able to know where your money is going. If you don't know where your money is going, I don't know. I mean, how are you making money? How are you paying bills? Are you there's rare people who aren't living by a budget, who aren't living paycheck to paycheck. Most people who don't have a budget are living paycheck to paycheck because they don't know where their money's going. They don't know how many subscriptions they have. They don't know that they're subscribed to Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and also getting DirecTV, but they're not using 3/4 of them. Most people who aren't living a budget go out to eat 8-9 times a week. Go out to eat lunch every day. Also go out to eat with their family after they're off work. So they're spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars a day just on food. When if they had a budget, they had something they could stick to, they would know exactly where they're going to be, exactly how much they can spend a day, and exactly what that's going to do for them for their future. Because it's not about planning for now, it's about planning for later. I mean, anybody can plan a week out, but the people who really make money, people who make a lot of money, become financially free, are people who plan years and years and years ahead. So they know that their money is going to be $50,000 this year. Next year it's going to be $60,000. Next year it's going to be $80,000. They know that. They have a plan for all that. Now, guys, if you have those four things, you will make more money. Now, it may not be more money in your paycheck. It may not be an actual increase in pay, but if you know your why, if you have somebody holding you accountable, if you have a plan, and if you have a budget, if you have those four things, then you will feel like you're making more money. And that right there is just the start to making more money. I mean, I can tell you to go get a promotion. I can tell you to go work 5 more jobs, but none of that really matters if you don't have this foundation down to make more money. You need to have a solid foundation. You need to. And that foundation needs to start with your why. Needs to have a plan. You need to have somebody to hold you accountable, and you need to have a budget. If you have those four things, then you will make more money this year.